Oh, we can beat up your boss.
No,
Yeah.
I like to call it opera. No, that's, you gotta do the sick.
You can compliment her dog.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Hablas inglés?
No, Julián.
Oh, never mind. No, okay. I can practice a little bit Spanish. You're with everybody. Okay. I just thought you were
How you doing, bro?
muy hermosa. Quería hablar contigo.
Ah, ok.
Cool.
Yeah, let's go. I wasn't sure if she was in the group. Doesn't matter.
How did the date go?
Listen, we gotta go. We're gonna go meet our friends for dinner.
Okay.
And you've got birthday dinner. But why don't maybe tomorrow we take you out for birthday drinks? Yeah?
Maybe.
Maybe I'll shoot you. Why don't we do WhatsApp? I'll send you a message.
Yep.
If you want to come out, you come out.
Yeah.
If not, you call in sick. No big deal. Where are you guys going for dinner?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Someplace close?
Yeah, I think so.
It's got good restaurants here. Well, I wish I wasn't on a diet.
Shy. Shy. Ah!
Ah, cool.
What did you get for her birthday? What did you get her?
What's a gift, present, cadeau?
Nothing. Aún no.
Surprise.
Después.
Maybe a stripper
After.
for dance. Yeah.
Okay.
The stripper says, how do you say it?
Pau.
Yeah, I can't say it.
My name is Urosh.
Urosh?
Say it. Well, nice. Say it. Dime.
Dile no.
Mi nombre. Urosh. But stronger, like when you say perro. Urosh.
Urros.
Nice.
Anyway,
Yeah,
it was
give me
really
hug,
nice
give me
to meet you
hug.
guys. Thank you for doing the interview.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Have a awesome birthday.
Thank
You
you.
better get
Thank
her
you,
nice.
bye.
So nice.
Okay.
So nice. Okay, have fun, guys.
All right, great stuff. That looks fucking great. So, why don't you? I was going to see if there's something to say, but why don't you just talk us through what happened? Because it seemed to look really good.
Okay, man. No shade on you, but you use the gimmick. So for an Instagram, what do you think? What kind
Yeah,
of?
I actually do that though.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
so
Yeah.
you were taking the photo of them as an Instagram.
No, so this is what, like I'll do this, I'll actually use the content sometimes if it's good.
Okay.
But I wanted to try it as an opener too, because I'm like, hey, I like to ask women, do you guys like the dad bod or muscle guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
What do you think?
yeah.
What do you think of that?
As an opener.
Well, yeah, because then I'm engaging.
Yeah,
What do you guys do?
it worked well. It will work very, very well. We had like 10 minutes of talk there, and bonding and banter and laughter. It was great.
So, and then obviously you came in as the friends.
Yeah.
And so what happened then? So he came in and was like, hey man, how's it going?
Before I was like, I'm gonna go get my buddy to film, and he literally popped up. And I was like,
there's the body.
That's good, man.
Okay.
So then you were doing the thing, and they were talking about dad boards and all that stuff. Out of
Yeah,
interest, what did they say? Did they say I like dad boards?
They
or-
like, she likes muscle guys, the fat one likes skinny guys.
Okay.
To fucking throw them around. What do you
Each
think
their
of
own.
that though? Because like,
All right. So look. So like, I think Euros what implied sort of slight critique at the beginning. I think from game orthodoxy, people might say don't do it because it's a little bit of a sort of
Indirect.
it's just a little bit of a fake reason to open.
Yeah.
Having said that, to be honest, fuck
worked,
it.
yeah.
I mean, like it's in
It
the
worked.
end, it's about whatever works, right? So if that works for you, the issue that you're going to have, because actually, so I was doing this in Bogota earlier in the year because I was genuinely doing some street interviews
yeah.
for
I think I will use them if they're good sometimes.
yeah, so I was genuinely, because I was starting a new channel with somebody else, and we were doing this project, and I genuinely, so I got a cameraman, and I was genuinely here to do some street interviews.
Interviewing women.
So I opened these different girls,
Yeah.
and obviously some of them were hot,
Yeah.
and you know, some of them there was a bit of a vibe with. One of them I ended up actually going on a date with, and she came back to my place and everything. But the only issue that you got is, like with all indirect openings, you've then got to somehow transition it from, oh, by the way, you're hot, you know, let's. So I suppose just thinking about how you do that is the key thing. And I also think it's a slightly, if you're doing it all the time, it's maybe a little bit, because in the end we kind of, the most powerful thing in my view is just putting ourselves on the line and being, look, you're hot. But I've got nothing major against it. I mean, it is quite a good way to open. It's just that It's like guys who go around and say they're a photographer or something like that. I mean, yeah, it kind of works, but it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit of a fake.
To woman.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I'm sort of on the fence about it, but in that instance, it looked like it worked. But having said that, what happened then? I mean, did you feel there was any kind of attraction built, or
I think there was. They were laughing. They were having a lot of fun. There was something implied. You did ask. The number close was on point because he did ask let's meet for drinks.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. So that one is okay, but no buts. I just think you need to establish the man to woman connection at the very start. Maybe you opened it correctly. I wasn't there. I didn't hear you stop.
And you stopped it at the gym too, right? Because I genuinely use it. Like you can literally talk to any girl with it, right? But then it does. Like you could run into problems.
I also think girls will sometimes, they kind of know. Not that you're necessarily always doing strategy, but it's kind of a bit like, well, hang on a minute, this guy was just using this as an excuse to get in there. And they might not respect that as much as if you walked over and you're just like, hey, listen,
just like that fucking, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sort of in two minds about it. I don't think it's terrible, but I don't think you should do it the whole time, if that makes sense.
Book a call on the link below so we can help you map out exactly what you want in your dating life, the strategy, the vision, and we can help you get from A to B as quickly as possible, depending on what you want. That's the key thing. We've been doing this for 10 years. We've worked with thousands of dudes. We can save you your most valuable assets, which are your time, your attention, and your money, and get you from A to B as fast as possible. So book a free call, a free dating strategy consultation with us below.
What you can do though, here's the thing, right? If it's a difficult set, like say there was 7 girls sitting around the table, and it's really, you're thinking, what the fuck am I going to say to open this? Yeah. Then maybe do it, because why not? It's better to do something than nothing. You know? Okay. So I would do it case by case. But if it's just a solo girl walking along on her own, she's cute.
You want to make more man.
I'd just be like, yeah, man, listen.
I honestly do I put a piece of content on every day, so sometimes I do.
No, I get it. I get it. It's fair enough. And the interesting thing is, I've actually done it myself inadvertently, not as an attempt to do game, but just because I was actually genuinely doing some street interviews. And you can meet girls through it, but you know, to a lot of people, it kind of happened to me when I first learned day game. I mean, you probably kind of know my story anyway. But I do game. I've been doing game for a while. Like night game, different girls, stuff like that. Kate went back to London, learned about day game, started doing day game really religiously for, I don't know, some months, maybe a year. Met one girl, she was really cute. She was really into me. Again, she was younger than the girl you're talking about, but she was kind of pushing the agenda, you know, like, oh, we're in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. So effectively, she became my girlfriend for like 18 months, maybe 2 years. So I kind of dropped out of the market. I mean, I think I was maybe doing a little bit in the you know, but basically I had this monogamous girlfriend. And I realised after a period of time, actually, I'm just not really feeling this. What the fuck am I doing? So in hindsight, looking back on it, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have been, well, I'll keep her in the background. We can keep it casual if she's not up for that. I should be seeing other girls. The difficulty I think we've got as coaches, though, is it's very hard for us to say to somebody, don't, you know, fuck her, just go out and do another 1,000 reps. Because it's like, what right do we have to tell somebody what to do with their life? Because what if, I mean, no, I'm not saying I believe in soulmates, but at the same time, it's like, what if that woman was really good for you? And how do you ever know?
Well, you experience, guys. Every one of you has a story that you missed out on some girls that would be great.
So when I spoke to James,
maybe that's part of my journey also. I mean,
maybe. So when I spoke to James about this yesterday, he was saying, and he's probably right, I think most guys should at least go through that player experience for a period of time. So probably the right thing is not to get embroiled too early. And I think there are sort of practical ways of doing that. But for us to tell somebody not to is difficult. Like Taran is, you know, he's with this, seems to still be seeing this Colombian girl. Yeah. I mean, it all sounds a bit odd. It sounds a bit red flaggy. I don't know how that's going to go in the longer term. But can I really turn around to him and say, dump that bitch and just get back out there? I don't know.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, I understand that.
I was teaching this guy a while back, and there was a girl sitting down in a cafe, just having a coffee, you know, kind of minding her own business or whatever. So I said, go and approach her. And he went over and he just sat down next to her. He was like, hi. And the look on her face, she was like, yeah.
Dude, today I was like, James, I was like, send me in some like crazy shit and film it. I'm like,
Yeah?
I'm like, I'll do anything. I'm like, I'll jump up and down the street. He was like, go sit down and have dinner with these people. And I literally did that.
Well, it is kind of amazing what you can get away with, but
It was fucking awkward for a minute. But it's just getting like, yeah, it felt good.
well, it's good to just get the social freedom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a big part of this. But in you know, you could do stuff to extend your comfort zone, but in real life, in normal circumstances,
It's not a good.
it's cool to it's cool to just be socially calibrated, you know.
Yeah. That's fucking.
We can do stuff for a laugh here because it doesn't really fucking matter, you know. So Alex went into an underwear shop yesterday. I said there was an underwear shop. They're selling bras and lingerie. And I said, why don't you go in and just talk to the girl? There were 3 women on the counter. I said, why don't you just go in and talk to the middle one? And he was like, what, really? And I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Oh, man, yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, yeah. And he went in and it was fine. He said it was a little bit awkward at first, but it was all right. You know? There was a video that Tom Torero did of him approaching a girl in a Victoria's Secret store, which, you know, was successful, but again, it feels very high pressure because you feel like a perv, you know? But I think it's sort of about your mindset though, because if you have that presence where it's like, I'm owning this, you know, I don't give a fuck, and that's strong enough. Because remember, it's like frame, isn't it? And it's always somebody's frame is always stronger. So if your frame is stronger, of like, no, I'm just, you know, I saw you, I think you're cute. This isn't weird.
This is me.
Yeah.
You're weird.
What about what about her? So there's this whole sort of like school of thought around texting as well. I mean, this is you know, it's good. I get why he's recommending it. It's pretty cool. I personally go for a lot more minimalist in my texting now. Like my first text will often just be like, "Hey, cool meeting you, Troy." And the reason for doing that is basically because if they like you enough, if there was enough fire in the initial interaction, then she's going to respond anyway.
No matter what.
Yeah, and it's
filtered.
and it's almost like, I'm not saying with this, but it's almost like
She felt the need to.
if you look like you've worked too hard, or you know you put too much effort in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because imagine.
Book a call on the link below so we can help you map out exactly what you want in your dating life, the strategy, the vision, and we can help you get from A to B as quickly as possible, depending on what you want. That's the key thing. We've been doing this for 10 years. We've worked with thousands of dudes. We can save you your most valuable assets, which are your time, your attention, and your money, and get you from A to B as fast as possible. So book a free call, a free dating strategy consultation with us below.